And thanks very much for tuning in. Yay, I'm here. I am so sorry that it's been a minute, but I think you can see that this is like a different environment, meaning I have moved to a new city, and my moving to a new city means that new job. So I've had a whole lot of adaptation to do, and yeah, adapting with that adaptation. Yo, 老师，英文老师 but again, I am not there. So, I have been meaning to do this. Most people ask me if I did my research before coming here, and actually, to be honest with you, I did not do that much of research because, fortunately enough, I had people that I know that are already here. Like my friends are here. I've got friends. Like I am friended. So basically, the importance of this is because like if you want to come here, you're gonna have to explain to your family, and with that you cannot be selling something that you don't even understand. Basically, I'm fortunate enough that when I went to my parents and told them that yes, I am going to China and I already know people that are already here, it meant something. Oh, also another thing, my mom also suggested it somehow. Yeah, so I was fortunate enough. Okay, moving along to the business of today. Today, I decided to do types of schools. Kudos. Yes. So, I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because time. First school, training center. Training centers are not like your normal schools basically. They're just a language center. Like think of them as language centers. That's how I actually distinguish them. Think of them as language centers. So you have your your kids. They're going to school, and then afternoon, as a parent, you feel that hey, I want my kid to learn English, so they take them to the training centers. That is why the shifts are different. You work usually. Okay, let me just talk about my personal experience. I worked from 1:30 till 8:30 p.m. Right. So yes, basically that was it. One thing about training centers are not afraid to take risks in terms of employing new people. If you don't have experience in terms of like ESL teaching, whatsoever, training centers are most likely going to employ you. And the salaries are quite competitive, basically. Okay, so yes, but maybe one day I'll do more about them because I have worked there for 13 months. But there's a whole lot of controversy following the training centers. They're running a business. Yes. Yeah. Let's leave training centers out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Okay, thank you. Moving right along, we have kindergartens. Kindergartens, I'm currently working at a kindergarten, so experience again. Kindergartens, there is, it's, how to explain this? Okay, let me see, what did I write? Flexibility. The classes are short. Some training centers also do have like shortest classes, but from a training center to kindergarten, my training center, my lesson was 1 hour 30 minutes. Now here at the kindergarten, my lesson is 30 minutes. With the low ones, because we have the low ones, the 2-year-olds, the class is 25 minutes. So yes, shortest classes. And then holidays. Summer holiday, okay, winter holiday. I'm currently on vacation. Last year, my winter vacation, okay, Corona decided to extend it. It was supposed to be 7 days, just a week. Whereas here, winter is 2 weeks. Yeah. Yay. So holidays are better than the training center. Yeah, basically. And then and the salary is still good. Actually, still good. Okay. But in most cases, I've seen offers, training centers pay more than kindergartens. But they're still going to try, because they're running a business, they're still gonna try, negotiate a lower salary, but know your rights. Okay, second one, we have public schools. We have public schools, right? With the public schools, what did I say? Holidays. There's more holidays. Remember, I said here I have 2 weeks off. I think winter for public schools as a whole month. Also, public schools, you're most likely not going to have an assistant teacher. You are on your own. And some schools, with the public schools, the market, man, the market, like the market is not very easy to understand. And I've heard that in most cases, not that it's impossible to be employed by the school, but in most cases you're employed, like you work for an agent, not for the school. Yeah. Out. One day I'll explain that, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain that one day. Okay, and then we have SIP, international schools. I've got to SIP on this, another one actually, last SIP. International schools. International schools pay. Public schools don't usually pay because there's a middleman paid. Remember, they don't usually pay because of the middleman sometimes. Sometimes they just won't pay. Got that? At times, the middleman makes it even worse. Hey, international schools, guys. Holidays. Salary up there. They pay even more than a training center. Also depends on your city. Depends on the city you actually in. That matters a lot in China. Okay, cool. So, and then holidays. Yo, guys, holidays. I can never stress the holiday part. The holidays. Public schools, international schools, like they're getting a whole month off. And then in the summer, apparently it's 2 months. Yo, guys. But I'm not there. Yeah, we're grateful that we're working, hey? And I love my job. Okay, so then now, but they're paying and flexibility, like in terms of your holidays, you can literally go back home. In like, be it summer or winter. But thanks to COVID, we all cannot go back home. Okay, we can, but like we choose not to because hey, there's a whole lot. Chances are holiday because we're quarantine. Imagine. So now, and then we have universities. Universities, first of all, they usually employ your, what is this? Postgrades. But they do not pay. Yo, I've seen offers on my universities. I'm like, my gosh, like a whole doctor be earning like, yes, but the universities, they usually don't pay, but there are no office hours. Like if you have a lesson for an hour, that's it, that's all you're gonna have. And then, or you also stay on campus. Most like all offers should come with accommodation, be it in form of an allowance or free rent, depends. I always prefer, I've said this before, I prefer free accommodation. So with the university, you stay on campus, and in most universities, they even pay for your utilities, and you also eat at home, at school at times. I don't know how, but like, okay, no, I'm lying. That part, I'm not so sure. But yeah, yes, you get a lunch allowance, most of them. That is it. You get a lunch allowance, and then you stay on campus, they pay you utilities. But it depends. It depends what they offer. But I've seen those, hey? And then, but yes, and there's holidays. There are no office hours, so you can have a lesson in the morning or in the afternoon, and then have nothing the whole day, so you can have like a social life for days. I'm considering that, by the way. Maybe when I'm done with whatever I am busy with, like in terms of whatever is demanding me to have money, I am definitely considering university. And then finally, we have tutoring, private tutoring. Apparently very risky. Okay, not even apparently. So with the private tutoring, you literally have parents approaching you and asking you to tutor, and you can make from 250 to 450 an hour, especially now. Yeah, that is part-time, but very risky. Most schools will not allow you to have to tutor, basically, but my school is very much open to that. So, and yeah, there's flexibility there. Like, I know people that don't even use their salaries, they make some money. Okay, cut. I'm gonna cut that one out. I know some people that actually say that they have done that before, and when they did it, they didn't have to. Okay, cut. Scratch that part out. Scratch. Yeah, so basically with the tutoring, very risky, but you get to make a whole lot of money and save your whole salary. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I mean, that is it. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope this was very insightful. And should you have any more questions, please feel free to DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open, meaning you don't even have to follow me to ask me any questions regarding the topic. And should you have any more suggestions in terms of what you'd like to know, feel free to DM me again. Thank you. And I am here to help. I do not care where you're at in terms of, and please, y'all, I'm gonna say this again, and I really say this: if you have decided that you want to try this journey, please couple it with a whole lot of prayer and meditation, because yeah, go rare from Zala. Okay, thanks very much, then. That's a wrap. Let me not ruin this. Goodbye. I love you. I do.